Moses grew up in the palace as a grandson of Pharaoh. He had been rescued by the princess when all the Hebrew baby boys had been thrown into the river. He was now a prince in Egypt. One day, he went out to visit his people. When he looked around, he noticed that the Hebrew slaves were working very, very hard. Then something caught his eye. An Egyptian man was beating one of the slaves. Moses was very angry. This was one of his people. Moses looked this way and that. He didn't see anyone watching him, so he advanced towards the Egyptian to defend the slave. That's when it happened. Moses killed the Egyptian and buried his body in the sand. The next day, when he went to visit the Hebrews, he saw two men fighting. Moses spoke to one of them and said, "Why are you hitting your brother?" Then the Hebrew man was angry with Moses and said,
"Who made you judge over us? Are you going to kill me just like you killed that Egyptian yesterday?"
When Moses heard this, he became very afraid. He thought to himself, "Oh no, everyone knows what I've done." Sure enough, when Pharaoh heard what had happened, he was angry. "How dare he kill an Egyptian?" he thought. Then he decided Moses must die. But Moses escaped from Pharaoh. He left Egypt and ended up in the land of Midian. When he got there, he sat down by a well to rest. While he was resting, 7 women came to the well to water their father's sheep. Their father was Reuel, the priest of Midian, also known as Jethro. After his daughters had started drawing water, some mean shepherds came along and chased them away before they could finish. When Moses saw this, he stood up and rescued them from the mean shepherds. Then he helped the women by watering their sheep. When the sisters got home, their father was surprised. "How is it that you have returned so quickly?" "Oh, Father, an Egyptian saved us today from the rude shepherds." "Yeah, and he even drew water for our flocks." Jethro was very thankful to this mysterious man. "Where is he? Why didn't you bring him with you? Invite him to come and eat bread with us." So he came and decided to stay with them. After some time, Moses married Zipporah, one of Jethro's 7 daughters. Together, they had a son. When he was born, Moses said, "I will name him Gershom, because I have been a traveler in a foreign land."